Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of The Servants of a Trilogy by Wendy, Sparrow. And before we get to the review, I want to say thank you first to Pen and Kink publisher for giving me the e-copy of this trilogy. And I really appreciate it because it's my first time receiving a book from a publisher. And I'm so excited, even though I was kind of nervous at first. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get to the review. The Servants of a Trilogy follows the story of three father-time sons, Zed, Tempest, and Rince, respectively, who each is a time term, means they're able to control time, and each year they're required to take somebody's life in exchange for others' additional seconds and minutes in their lives, and this can only be done on year only. And the first book follows the story of Zed, one of the sons, and he failed to take a girl in Hannah's life, and so he's been saving her life over and over so that she didn't die in vain, at least until he can take her life in the next year. And I think this is such an interesting concept because at one point he's an angel of death, you can say, but at some point he's also a guardian angel. So like that's make him a guardian angel of death? I don't know. Starting off, this book mostly sets in the realistic world with a touch, flick of fantasy, and as you probably already guessed, the genre of this book is fantasy romance. And while the concept is not exactly groundbreaking as I call it, and I don't usually read romance stories, I find it quite enjoyable and can be very vibrant at times, which is a good thing, at least for me. And I like how the author describing setting in a very clearly way so that I can really vision what happened in my mind. And I also enjoy the fact that each book has different main characters, and while these characters are still connected to the main characters in the previous book, so I think you can still enjoy this trilogy as a standalone as much as you enjoy it as a trilogy. Even though some part might confuse you, I think, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter with the story much. Now let's talk about each book, but before we get there, I want to talk about the cover first. For trivia, I'm not usually fond of cover with people, like real people in it, but I think I'm okay with this one because they all have the same theme and the same tone color, which I really appreciate because, you know, sometimes series covers change all of a sudden and I really hate when that happens. However, I think the font can be made like more artistic or something, but I don't know, I don't really understand illustrations, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Now let's really get to the first book. Is called Stealing Time, and as I said before, it follows the story of Zed, one of Father Time's son. And at first it didn't really grip me or keep me turning pages like that from the first chapter, but it didn't make it less enjoyable for me. And what I mean is that as the story unfolds, I started to enjoy reading it, even though the first book mostly focused on world building, so there are a lot of things that needed to be explained, and I can understand that. And the story sometimes can feel like a little bit dragging or boring. However, I cannot really engage much with the plot, and I mean, I couldn't really care much for the characters. And the reason for this is that because I feel like the characters can be two-dimensional and cartoonish at times. And I also think the pacing can be irregular sometimes, so I think it could be better written. And for that, I'm giving this book a 3.2 out of 5 stars. For the second book, which is Taking Time, I see a lot of improvements, and I definitely enjoyed this much more than the first one. And the second book follows the story of Tempest, also one of the Son of Father Time, with similar situation. And this time, a girl named okay, I forgot this girl whose father's life was taken by Tempest become aware of Tempest's existence and ability. And the reason I like this book much more than the first one is because I feel like the characters are more real and multidimensional and complex, and also the tension between the two main characters are on fire, and I love it. I enjoyed the interaction of them between the two of them very much. And okay, sure, there are some cliche and cheesy parts, but I definitely appreciate the fact that the timelines match up from the first, second, even until the third book. And I also think the pacing in this book is definitely better. So for that, I'm giving this book a 3.8 out of 5 stars. for the third book, which is called Keeping Time. And this book now follows the story of Rin, also one of the son, who took a man's life, who has a twin sister named Phoebe. And the night before he died, he told her sister, her twin sister, that a guardian angel will come and take care of her. So she somehow mistaken Rin for her guardian angel. And as you can see, the story is so very similar to the first two, and it started to feel repetitive for me because the premise of the story and the conflict didn't develop much. And I can say that this book is my least favorite out of the three, just because I feel like I already know what's going to happen, and I didn't have the anticipation I once had when reading the previous two. Also, I couldn't care less for the characters. I even kind of dislike Phoebe just because she's so oblivious, and for that I'm giving this book a 2.7 out of 5 stars. Now let's talk about the things that I like and dislike out of this trilogy. I like that this book has short length chapters, which gives you the feeling of anticipation, which makes me want to read it even more. I also have no problem with Wendy Sparrow's writing style. I think her writing style is easy to read and it really flows with the story. And the male character's persona or charisma, like the cold guy at the exterior but actually a warm person kind of persona, can be really felt in the book, so kudos to that. And I also love the fact that this book is such a light read, feel-good, warm kind of books, if that makes sense, as it sets mostly during Christmas and New Year. So I think this is such a perfect read for holidays, especially Christmas, obviously. As for the dislike, I'm not really sure I like how women are portrayed in this book, because the female characters can be clingy at times, so yeah, and I didn't really enjoy that. And for the male characters like Zaid, Tempest, and Rin, I feel like sometimes it can be difficult to differentiate them, so I think it would be better if they had more personalities on them. And there are also some unnecessary cliche parts and cheesy lines too, so yeah, I kind of wish the romance was more of a slow burn. I also wish there are some like unexpected turns. It doesn't have to be like a huge plot twist, just a little bit of twist. So yeah, I think it would be better if it's less predictable. And I also would love to see more side characters involved in it, just because I feel like they would give more color to the story. Oh, and I also would love to see the prequel, like backstory of Time and his sons, just because I feel like that would definitely be interesting. Lastly, I would totally recommend this book, this trilogy, for those of you who are fans of romance, especially fantasy romance, and also for those of you who's in the middle of reading some and looking for some short escape, or for those of you who's looking for a light holiday story, this could be your option. And as a whole, while this is not the kind of book that I usually go for, I still really enjoy it and appreciate it very much, because it lets me explore a different genre of books, and I'm really happy. Well, I think that's all for today's video, and thank you for watching and hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!